So the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition has engaged traditional leaders on the plans to designation of the proposed Fetakgomo-Tubatse Special Economic Zone before taking the conversations to the public on Thursday. The SEZ is part of government's efforts to industrialise economies, attract foreign direct investment and make South Africa a competitive trade partner after the United States briefly hit the country with 31% import tariffs. Tonight, however, Donald Trump announced a 90-day pause for most new tariffs, except those on China. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo spoke to farmers today before Trump's announcement.
Exporters such as citrus farmers are reeling from the impact of America's punitive taxes on South African exports, with no clear plan of what to do next.
For us to base these tariffs, we would have to move away from the American market, but where to is the question. You just don't pack up and leave a market that you've developed the last 20 years.
Some emerging farmers are concerned that the 31% US tariff on South African imports will result in commercial farmers already exporting to that market rethinking their strategies.
Having grown up on a farm and running his own operations for the past decade, the owner of Gapane Nature's Produce, trading as the Veggie Guy South Africa, says emerging farmers themselves must think up new growth game plans. He farms mostly tomatoes and has penetrated the local markets, including retailers and hotels across Limpopo.
If now this in turn can maybe give an appetite to our commercial farmers to decide that, look, you know what, it's not making business sense to export our products. Let's rather try and fill back the market that we left in the country. This will leave a very dire effect on the up-and-coming farmers.
He and other farmers are working on a fresh produce market for Limpopo that will improve access to new opportunities for emerging farmers. He also supplies the Thaba Machete Hotel, where government engaged with traditional leaders on a new special economic zone for the province.
This area's Kukuna and Limpopo in particular is rich in terms of the natural resources. We have got a very beautiful natural soil where you have got citrus, you've got avocados, you've got grapes, cotton and sunflower and many others. We will be doing agro-processing within the SEZ.
Agriculture aside, the SEZ will focus on creating a green economy, zoning in on hydrogen, renewable energy and the manufacturing of electric vehicle components. Nestled between two mines, it will also aim to boost beneficiation in the province, an issue traditional leaders are still keen to get clarity on exactly how this will play out.
It's indeed a great initiative that was in discussion with traditional leaders, which we have welcomed with conditions to say the consultation was not done properly. We should go back and meet Maroshi again. We've set a date for the 15th of April 2025 to engage properly in length with Maroshi. The venue is at the Great Palace in Mhlaletse, Jate 3, and it will take place at the 15th, of course, as I've said.
After discussions with traditional leaders, the governments will engage the public on the special economic zone on Thursday, giving them 30 days to make comments. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Burgersfort, Limpopo.